Do you think the White House has done enough? Is there another leg to follow? Should they, for instance, be targeting Russian energy?
I think that President Biden will do what he has to do. This is really his moment. He has been involved in foreign relations for years, chairman of the Foreign Relations Committee. He's very smart, very calm and collected. And he's talked about inflection point. I think this is an inflection point in history. He could do what he's doing and step it up. And it's an opportunity to, frankly, stop Putin. He's a thug. And Biden, I think, is doing a pretty good job stopping through all the things he's doing.
You were ambassador to China from 2014 to 2017. The U.S. is now calling on Beijing to take a stand on Russian aggression. It's been somewhere between tacit approval, I think, and I guess calling for negotiations. But, Ambassador, how long can China afford to be a friend of Russia?
China cares more about China than it does about Russia. And China cares about the long term. They're very calculating. They're very shrewd. They have a great sense of history. It's an opportunity also for China to deal not only with Russia, but also the United States. Essentially, bottom line, China wants stability. China wants its people to be happy. That means a sound economy. And China wants to work with the U.S. best it can. It's back to Russia. They'll frankly be coy about it all. They will not be publicly supporting Russia, but behind the scenes they may a little bit. Don't forget, China is Ukraine's largest investment and trading partner. So China cares a lot about economic involvement in Ukraine. We also shouldn't forget that really, although Russia is a very large country geographically, it's a small country economically. It's the size of Italy. It's the size of Spain. Mm-hmm. Our GDP is about $21 trillion. It's about 1.5. So all these sanctions, I think, will work. And I think Biden's done a good job coordinating other countries and stepping up the effort to make them work.
President George W. Bush coined the axis of evil line, Ambassador. I'm sure you remember it in his State of the Union address in 2002. Does Joe Biden need to frame the Russia-China alliance as such tomorrow night?
Well, I was sitting in the audience when President Bush made that statement, so it resonates with me significantly.
Yeah,
I don't think Biden needs to call anybody names. Actions speak louder than words. He's doing a good job coordinating all of the Western countries, including Australia, Japan, and South Korea. And really, this will also be a strong signal to China. When China sees that we are really getting rid of Putin, we have to some way or another. That's going to send a signal to China. They're going to see that our resolve is a lot greater than they may have thought. There's some in China who think the United States is in decline. This is an opportunity for us to show that we are not in decline and we're leading the world. I think Biden's going to do that.
When you were ambassador, what did Beijing make of Vladimir Putin annexing Crimea? And how does that fulfill Beijing's view when it comes to Taiwan?
Well, Beijing talks a lot about sovereignty. When they say that, they really mean Taiwan. They're kind of in a box now because they're supporting Russia a little bit as Russia invades Ukraine. But really, Ukraine and Taiwan are very, very different. Neither Taiwan itself nor China really wants to upset the apple cart. That is, move toward any kind of military involvement with respect to Taiwan. But nevertheless, China's going to make some calculations here. They're going to look to see what U.S. reaction is with respect to Ukraine. Are we going to give in? Are we going to appear weak? Or are we going to be strong? And I think we're doing a good job. And if I were advising the president, I'd say, keep it up, Joe. Keep it up. You're on the right track here, and you're doing a good job.